What's going on, everyone? It's time for another sci-fi fantasy creature feature film review. Today we're going to do another King Kong movie, King Kong 1976. It was released by Paramount December 17th, 1976, and it stars Jeff Bridges, Charles Gordon, and Jessica Lange in her first film. It was written by Lorenzo Semple Jr. and produced by Dino De Laurentiis, or Lauren, yeah, whatever that guy's name is. And it was directed by John Gullerman, who did films like he would go on to do the sequel King Kong Lives. He also did The Towering Inferno, The Bridge at Remagen, and Death on the Nile. This had a box office earnings of $90.6 million. So this is actually a pretty ambitious film for the 1970s. So yeah, it's your typical King Kong story where a group. So in this one, um, a group of scientists and a primate expert go to this mysterious island where they think there's some like unknown gorilla there and stuff. And lo and behold, they come across a tribe that's worshiping this like god, and it ends up being King Kong. And yeah, but they use the Jessica Lange's character, the pretty star, as bait, and Kong ends up like falling in love with her and like carrying her around and stuff, and then they try to bring him back into to the U.S. to show him off, and things don't go the way as planned. Overall, this is not an action-packed one like some of the other King Kong movies. This one actually is more like drama driven. It has a unique love triangle going on. Like Jeff Bridges' character, the ape expert, is so like has like a love for Jessica Lange's character, and yeah, obviously there's King Kong who likes her too, and yeah, over. So yeah, there's some unique characters in here. The characters are actually pretty strong in this, and the cinematography is really good. The music's not too bad either, and the special effects. Rick Baker did a full gorilla suit with like an actual moving mouth and everything, and it looks fantastic. It still looks cool. There's some cheesy parts in this that doesn't hold up. For the most part, though, the film holds up pretty well. It is a little slower than most. No, they cut out all the dinosaur stuff that you see in like the 1930s one, and the action scenes have taken it down. They take Kong down pretty easy in this one, where I thought they probably should have made it a little more of a spectacle and stuff. But fun fact, when they're doing the show scene where they're showing it to a huge crowd of people, the studio actually built like a 60-foot animatronic Kong, but it's only in the film for like a minute at the most. But it's pretty cool to this, like they actually try to do that to make it more impressive. But yeah, overall, I think this film is better than what most people are saying, and yeah, I still enjoyed it. It's definitely not like the 2005 remake retelling, and but still, it's still a good film. So I'm going to give King Kong, the 1976 one, a 3.5 out of 5. So I'm not sure where it's streaming or anything. So yeah, but I'll link the trailer down below so you can check that out. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. That's linked down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories. Put the film title in there and some fun factor history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below. There are reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after I watch the films, and my Twitter's down below. Reviews I'm actually right there. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people. Wherever, comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises news on the internet, any streaming service, so you don't hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And yeah, let me know what your favorite King Kong film is down below. And don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully we can find something weird, obscure, and all that probably without checking it together. And so, sorry for the cat. Yeah, subscribe. Hopefully we find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably without checking it together. And so hear my opinions on popular films, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to talk about a Stephen King movie. I haven't talked about one of those in a little while. So we're going to do the TV movie The Tommyknockers in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all the big apes running amok. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.